All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Violet Evergarden, Episode 5. Okay, we had the wonderful, wholesome, and kind of dramatic Iris backstory.
Just fitting, because it was Iris.
You know, kind of hometown episode.
Yeah.
It was very, very good.
Yeah.
I really connected well with the plights of both Iris and her and her family in some way.
Yeah.
But I also liked how that was given to a character that we had already had some good
was an established character, even though we hadn't really gotten to know them very well.
Yeah. Having that maybe for Hodgins could be kind of cool.
Sure. Or Catalia?
Yeah.
Perhaps, yeah.
Maybe Errand Boy. Eventually we'll get his name right.
Yeah. Just like the ladies of this show.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of ridiculous names out there. Like Major Gilbert Bougainvillea.
No, I was just talking about how, as far as his luck with the ladies has been, it's been not
rip.
Yeah, he's still in the red. You know, so
it's not so good.
Yeah.
All right, guys, well, we're excited for this next episode. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys, we're gonna start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, Hodgins. Talking with an SO. Okay.
Is this a hypothetical scenario, or
do they want war to break out? It's a lot of proper nouns.
Okay. They're not going to have Hodgins die too, are they?
Oh, that would suck. Drossel's public love letters. Oh, the world. Whoa.
Okay.
Marriage alliances. Right. Wonderful.
But Violet's not going to be writing letters for, like, upstate. Like, that seems kind of important.
Yeah, especially if it's a love letter. This is the kind of thing that she doesn't know anything about.
She's not exactly great at those.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we've had at least a bit of a time skip.
Right. Yes. But dang.
Yeah,
an actual like royal palace.
Yeah.
I like how she still instinctively salutes, you know, even though she's not in the military, but they are, and she recognizes that. Being announced.
How much is this job paying, probably?
A lot.
Like, this is probably very much
Charlotte Abelfreya Drossel.
That is a mouthful.
Abelfreya.
Abelfreya. Awesome.
Wow. She's got her little script that she's got memorized, you know?
Yep.
Oh, that little eye twitch.
The fact that they sent Violet, too, and not, like, Catalia.
Yeah. Oh, the princess is very young. She had kind of that petulant, like, ugh, this child.
Oh. Well. Oh.
Yeah.
She's got, like, kind of a taiga look.
Oh, she kind of does.
Oh, and arranged to marry.
Well, yeah, there's the marriage alliance.
Right. Okay.
Your current slovenly appearance. Wow. She's getting dolled up.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Get the feeling that whole Toradora connection is probably intentional.
The fake flower in a box, you know, unable to do much.
And the fact that they sent Violet specifically.
Oh, yeah.
You guys should get along just fine.
Wow. Huh. Right. Oh, that's convenient.
Really?
Should be.
Yeah.
Because Violet's origins are probably a little bit of a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe a closely guarded military secret. Oh, gotcha. That's why Violet's coming. She's the youngest one of them.
Sure.
Oh, kosher. Ha! Half plus 7. A statistical analysis!
Wonderful.
Half plus 7. Yes. Oh, okay, that's not
Gotcha,
too
so
bad.
She's right around Violet's age then, if Violet's
Yeah.
around 14.
Right. Yeah.
So that makes sense why they sent her.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, she'll be perfect for this job. What kind of life have you led?
What the heck? Is she trying to smile?
My facial muscles have been a bit rigid. I'm trying to loosen them up.
Yeah, this is the most hollow,
Yeah,
hollow love letter.
This isn't actually what's being read, though, right?
I think it is, actually. Wow, is this Violet?
Yeah, but...
Oh, that was how they told her to structure it.
Gotcha.
Okay. Wow. Dang.
Oh, gotcha. This is... Okay.
Yeah.
Several exchanges of letters.
Right. It makes it kind of a public, event that they can all just get into and stuff.
Right.
With public readings of it and
It's like reality TV.
yeah, reality TV basically. Wow. Oh, this is painful. Yeah. Oh. Oh. She does remind me of Taiga.
Yeah. Not exactly. Wow.
Whoa. Oh, you see that little anime?
She's probably
like
a
feels
closer
like
thing to a mother than
exactly.
the actual queen is or was.
Hiding is futile. It's the way she says things so proper and posh. Slovenly appearance. Oh. Wait, she might not be here. She might have ran away.
It's a possibility.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh.
Oh. Wow.
Whew. Yeah, she's not ready to be a woman now, And also, she'd rather just stay with, her.
Mm.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Oh, wow.
Oof.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not genuine. It's not real communication. Oh,
Yeah.
It's not clear communication.
Ah.
Whoa.
Awesome.
Whoa. I hope this works. She's like, okay, I've reprogrammed my brain to be ready to receive.
Oh, man.
Wow. The arrangements.
Uh-huh. Understandably so.
Wow, this is so gorgeous.
I know.
Oh. Oh, is this him?
I think so, yeah.
And he would be about 20 here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh. Wouldn't that be a cruel twist if this wasn't the guy? This is just some random guy
yeah, that would
she
be
never
awful.
found out the name of or something.
Uh-huh.
And she's just like,
Yeah, no, that was him.
okay, good.
She probably, yeah.
Oh. Oh, so speaking plainly.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. So it would have gone earlier, but they had to delay it.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That way she was able to present it as an option, as a favorable option.
Then,
Okay, so
yeah. She just wants to know if this is real.
Gotcha.
She doesn't know if it's real or not.
okay, cool.
That's true. You don't know. Oh. I mean, you're 14. What are you going to do?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I want to stop your tears. Oh. Wait. Does she know who the doll is on the other side of things?
If it was like Catalina on the other side, that would just be ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm hyped. What's gonna happen? Oh. But it's gonna get all the hype because they're gonna be like, ooh, drama.
What does it mean?
Oh. Whoa.
Okay.
Will this one be made public, though?
Cool.
Oh, this is
That's
so
awesome.
sweet. Yeah, and it's like a real love letter.
Yeah, I know.
No. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Head pats for the win.
But it's those no big deal things that matter the most.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Nice.
Oh. She's like coming back with like fire in her bones.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
Yep.
Oh, honesty and communication and oh! She's totally a tiger.
Awesome.
Oh, and this is so therapeutic for her.
Uh-huh.
This is what it is like when you write a love letter, though. You're just like, oh, should I have? Oh. Yes. Oh! And the best thing about it is they don't know which moonlit garden.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
there's not going to be like regular people like hounding that whole
Right.
thing there. Also, they just don't have to make that letter public, so it's a good point.
Sure. Yeah. Or they make it public after the fact, you know.
Oh. 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 But wait, she can't read the reply, though. Oh. Oh, that is the reply. I'm an idiot. Yeah.
Aww.
I mean, the age gap is there, but like,
Yeah.
give her a few years to,
Right.
grow into herself and yeah. Oh, and Alberta's just so happy that she's happy.
Right.
And she's already up. Oh.
Nice.
I'm engaged. Oh, that little.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, Alberta's the MVP of the. Oh. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Oh.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. It's like her giving her blessing and
And
just
I think
being
that's
like,
the first time we've ever seen her smile, too.
yeah. Give a hug. Yeah. Oh.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Katsuya was the other one, of course.
Yeah. Whoa. Sonatori. Wait. Something in Violet's countenance.
Is she
changed?
smiling?
Come on, show Violet's face. Oh, she has the two flowers.
Yeah, and she's smiling.
Oh, she's smiling!
Yeah.
She is smiling!
Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
All right.
Oh.
Oh no.
No, it's... Oh, the brother.
Okay.
Wait. Oh.
Of his men?
Oh, when was
so was that how they
this?
found her, basically?
Holy crap.
Gotcha.
Holy crap. Oh.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so of the last like 2-3 episodes, including this one, this one is my favorite, hands down. This one was so good.
It was really good.
I really, really loved the whole dynamic of Violet breaking down the communication facade, kind of the reality TV, as you called it. I loved that connection or that comparison there.
Right.
And then having it be a way for them to facilitate genuine connection and a relationship based on just one event that she held dear, and then tying that all back with how this is something that in some ways, I would say in some ways, the princess was able to value Alberta's, connection to her even more so because she was leaving on such good terms.
Right.
She was leaving on such a happy note that it meant so much more then.
Oof. Like this, I definitely like this episode more than the previous one. I'm not sure about the one before that. I don't know. They were both so good. I feel like I'd have to watch them, both again, just to see. But oh man, it was good. Usually I find that when the characters in anime start crying, or when the tears start, at least showing up, that's when it'll usually get to me a lot. I mean, it doesn't have to be then, but with this one, like by the time the characters started crying, I was like, okay, it's about time. Like, jeez.
I mean, they're in a royal setting.
Yeah, so
they need to be a lot more proper composure.
And all that stuff. Yeah, like just the fact that Alberta actually smiled at the end, like that was huge.
I love that we called also that it was Catalia on the other end.
Yeah.
Like that's so brilliant that they would also,
because we were like, why didn't they send Catalia? Like what? Why did they send Violet? It's like like man.
And it's more like Catalia is the one they send to all the young guys, if you know what I'm saying,
because she connects with them better. Whereas they send Violet to the oh, you're 14. Oh, okay, then we'll send you to the princess who's also 14. But the fact that they did this means she doesn't have to actually be 14, especially with how they were apparently introduced to Violet. But Hodgins though, he has to be making out like a bandit. He has two royal families, not just paying him for a single letter. Paying him for an exchange of letters.
It's a kingdom-wide event.
Wedding that is going to be an alliance. Like this isn't just...
This could save his business, basically.
This could set his business.
Well, it will set them reputation-wise.
Absolutely.
Because this sequence of letters was probably something that will be talked about.
Yes.
It'll be the talk of that land for a while. They'll be like, do you remember those letters?
Oh, yeah.
Those were way different than usual.
Yep.
And I like how the whole let's do things different than usual came from the main character who has the kudere lack of emotion problems.
And I loved the whole thing of by the way, I'm not supposed to be doing this. Don't hold,
the business accountable for what happens.
For what I'm about to do. But
there's
awesome.
These parts where Violet is so matter of fact and it adds value to the story, but also it adds a lot of humor. The best part, humor-wise, was the that was hilarious, but then they brought it back in such a wholesome way by having Catalia like, and then smile so naturally when she realizes that Violet smiled at the end of this episode, and you can see it that she felt the love too. It's so good.
Yeah, it's great, and it makes it's to the point where it's like, oh, Mr. Brother Bougainvillea, or whatever.
Friedrich is here.
You killed my men. I mean, that's a very serious, thing. And
this is the mysterious kind of potential, where did Violet come from in the military?
But here's the thing:
maybe she was an experiment.
Sure,
or maybe
they could do anything with that. They could keep it a mystery. They could do all kinds of things with it. Yeah, but here's the thing: one, by introducing him, and the way that they introduced him, they introduced his motivations as well. So he's not just the asshole anymore, right? He's the asshole with a reason, right? You killed a lot of my men. It's like, okay,
you don't deserve to go back to normal life.
Right, exactly. I can totally understand that, right? But at the same time, the fact that they introduced him after this episode where Violet smiled for the first time and all that stuff, and after this time skip, so we've shown that she's basically
competent.
A lot more competent, understands emotions and things like that. I am excited for the fact that this is happening because, because she's in a place right now where, even though this will be tough, I feel like she will be able to handle it more or less herself. She will still need other people, right? But this will be something where I feel like she will know how to basically ask for help, ask for advice, things like that, where she has those positions where she isn't sure of herself and things like that. She won't just be like, oh, this is something I don't understand. Right?
Great point. Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see how that whole conflict goes.
Oh, but okay. So let's talk about the princess, Abel Freya. Abel Freya, or what have you. Abel Freya Drossel. Okay.
Yeah.
Or Drossel.
Charlotte Abel Freya Drossel.
Charlotte Abel Freya Drossel. So So it's a mouthful. But specifically her character is one that they introduced in a lot of ways as what could have been the pouty princess that's just not getting her way. But by them choosing to have it be a subverting of expectations where she is excited about the marriage, but she is so emotionally nervous and out of whack and stressed about it because she doesn't know if the man she met in the moonlight is going to match up with reality.
Exactly. And
so she's romanticized. It's a brilliant thing here because
it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a perception that has colored her reality, and she's grown up enough that she knows that there's a probable disconnect between what she believes in her head to be the qualities of this man and what she will end up dealing with. So she wants to find some way to know for certain, and the only way to know for certain is to talk about it and to communicate. And Violet facilitated it. It was just
that was awesome,
so good.
And the fact that because the way they set this up, right, and she's 14, 10-year age gap and all that stuff, and it is very much a political marriage and everything.
Yes.
You think, oh yeah, she doesn't want to be a part of this, right? But the fact that not just that she's excited about it, even though nervous and stuff, not just that she wants it to happen, but that she orchestrated it. That she went all okay, all according to Keikaku, let's make this happen. Just the fact that I had a good experience with the guy won't be enough. I need to make the stars align and all that stuff so that everyone else thinks, of course, this is what has to happen.
Because she can't reason with them of, I had a good feeling about this guy. She needs to give political reasons for the nation of Drossel, I believe. To align with Flegel or Flugel.
Flegel, yeah.
Sounds like phlegm, but but some other nation that might not have been, this is something that's curious, it might not have been actually the best pick. So she had to find some reasons behind it that would make the political cabinet and her parents or father or whatever decide that this would be a good idea.
To quote Benjamin Linus from Lost.
Oh, right.
Congratulations, John. You
made them think it was their idea. Yep.
That was awesome because,
and who knows how long this took.
Oh yeah. Because there was a 4-year gap, and there was the whole thing of the war. So it was set up before that stuff happened. So it wasn't a full 4 years. But the fact that she did this, she did this when she was 10, from 10 to 14, and in that age range.
We do know a little bit of a time frame. She started acting once she got the proposal.
Because he got the proposal came after the war,
right? And
she started telling him before the war.
Okay, if she did that, that's awesome. I just love that her character is one that could have been so kind of boring, and yet she just was way more than that. She got agency in a situation where
she's literally set up to be in a position where she would have no agency.
Yeah.
So that makes us like her more as a character because, we can respect her more and all that stuff. But then also the fact that it's that she cares. It's not because one of the problems with conflict where you don't care, right? Where it's I don't want to marry this person, is that if you don't set up some other thing that they care positively about, it can hard to get on board with the conflict.
Right, and they could have tried to use that with Alberta, but that's again a negative of I don't want to leave you.
Right, exactly. And you know, it's that whole growing
it's not
up thing
as strong as the
exactly,
I want to marry the man I met in the gardens back then, but it's been 4 years. I don't know if that man survived the war. Not meaning the literal physical man, but like who he was, the kindness,
well, and
all
also
that.
how much of what I saw there was actually a good representation of who he is as a whole.
Yep.
Because her entire life she's had people that have just been, you know, putting on airs and everything.
Yeah.
That was just awesome.
I love that little moment in the garden where she's like, Violet, can I drop the whole princess thing and you drop the whole auto memoir doll thing?
Yep.
You saw this like this thing where Violet, of course, is not going to show like shock or anything like that, but she like froze.
Yeah.
And there was no reaction in the like inquisitive or or just like immediately saying yes. It was more of a
go on
processing.
Like,
you know,
this
kind
is
of
not
like
something I expected.
Like
Uh-huh.
okay.
Right.
You know, data. You know, whatever.
Right.
I know that she's not like a robot or anything.
Yeah, she's not
like
actually
that.
a robot.
But there are parts where you can see that Violet is like, how do I do this?
Right.
And there's no like thinking face on her. It's just like, I'm a doll. I just.
And the fact that they make her origins so ambiguous is really great because she does act like a robot, like not just like a person who doesn't understand emotion.
No, they said it in this episode. It's like, why do I feel like I'm not talking to another person?
Right, exactly. She very much acts like a not person, right? She is a person though, and that's great that they set up that whole dichotomy and everything.
Yep.
But the fact that they make it so that, again, we don't know if she was experimented on or whatever, because she can do some things that a normal little girl should not be able to do.
We just wouldn't expect it. Also, they did another thing that was very, very clever to seed this in here because it makes sense plot-wise that she would ask up for the youngest auto memoir doll, but also that Violet doesn't know how old she is.
Yep.
I am not so hard set on one specific theory as to her origins because I don't think the plot really cares about her origins. Like, this isn't an action show or a superhero show or a superheroine show. This is a communication show. This is a story. This is a drama about facilitating connection, relationships, and people coming together.
I love how you stumbled over specifically facilitating. So you're talking about the communication aspect. That was just such great timing. But
yeah.
I'm a brother. I have to bring up these
I know.
But yeah, right. So
I enunciate words most of the time correctly.
Right. But yeah, so it's
correctly most of the
it's
time. Grammar is sometimes a little bit tougher.
Yeah, exactly. But this show is a drama. It is a character study, and for all the gorgeous animation and the bits of, you know, action and stuff that they show with Violet, that is the kind of show that it is. So so with the case of Violet and her age and all that stuff, it's where were you going?
I was just saying that it's ambiguous for a reason, to I think draw to the themes, in that she is still on the path to becoming human, and that it's more about where she ends up rather than where she came from.
Sure, yeah.
And
she doesn't know who she wants to really be.
Right, and it's all Violet's choice probably in the end, that she decides what kind of person, because she is a person.
Yep.
She wants to be. But it's funny that in some ways Violet was able to move forward a bit this episode, and they literally had a time skip forward.
Yep.
And then we have the past come like charging in, just like, hold up, you're not allowed to move forward just yet. I'm the past. I come knocking at the door and I demand a toll. It's like, oh shoot, this is a proper antagonist.
Oh yeah,
like,
and
tied to the one that said I love you.
Like, which is so fantastic because one, it also adds way more value to what Gilbert said. Because the fact that he said I love you after all the stuff she did makes it even more powerful.
We don't know how much Gilbert knew.
I'm guessing his
he
brother
knew a lot.
probably told him. Like he called Violet his dog, so that means the whole what he thought of the relationship and all that stuff was very very open.
Oh crap! Crap! I've always okay. Dark turn that this show could go. Okay. I get the feeling that this is a show that is about human emotion. Okay. What kind of things generally makes a real human person shut down emotionally?
Fear,
abuse, trauma. Okay.
Oh.
Now, how long in between? What's the timeline here of killing my men to this is my attack dog? This is my tool.
We don't know.
Locked in a room, you know.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
Oh.
the reason why he probably is coming in here being like, you're not allowed to do this, is that sense of ownership.
Okay. Yeah. That okay. And all right. Now I kind of hope that they don't do that.
They don't have to go all the way. I'm just saying that there's probably going to be hints that it was there.
I'm totally on board with what you're saying. Because one of the things I mentioned this earlier, but one of the things that they did and how they brought the brother back is they brought him back in a way that makes him relatable as an antagonist, right?
I agree.
Because even if you don't want him to be antagonistic towards Violet, you understand that you would generally be antagonistic against someone that had done those sorts of things, right? And if they go the whole abuse route, which they totally could do, that will make it harder to but harder to relate to or sympathize with
or empathize with
empathize with the brother, even though they could totally still make it happen because they could basically go the whole angle of hurting people hurt people and people being imperfect and things like that, and that being part of what makes you human and stuff, and that he was coming from this very not good place, right?
I could also see them. This is something I've just been waiting for. Is we haven't had yet the they're not a person argument. And I think that this character is the perfect example of that
because he's already kind of said it, like, you know,
basically he said he basically said you're a killer, a murderer. You can't be an auto-memoir doll in this high-to-do area.
Yeah,
of life.
Exactly.
So I think it's going to be Gilbert versus Hodgins versus Friedrich Bougainvillea.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a question of how much is Violet going to be involved in actually taking down Friedrich?
Okay.
But
okay. All right. Crazy idea. But what was one of the plot points that they dropped this episode? The war.
Yep.
Not just the fact that it ended because, you know, the
war could be coming again.
But the war could be coming again.
Okay.
Now, I had the thought of, oh no, does that mean they were going to kill Hodgins? That could theoretically happen if they did that.
If he goes into the war?
If he has to go back into the war.
Okay.
But here's one of the other things. Now, okay, in a situation like this, where you have an antagonist that is very much set up to be antagonistic and all that jazz.
Right.
One of the things that you can do is you can have the protagonist save the antagonist. And have that basically be a way that they see that everything isn't so cut and dry.
Sure.
Right? They could... it doesn't seem likely, but they could do that with Mr. Friedrich Bougainvillea.
Yeah, just the brother.
The brother.
Gilbert.
Yeah.
If you don't want to try and remember, that's okay. Just call him Gilbert's brother.
Gilbert's brother.
Yeah.
Because it seems like the fact that they mentioned that whole the war coming back thing, you know, the war starting again, that doesn't seem like something that they would just throw in there and have nothing happen with it.
Yeah, because this was an episode talking about the doings of countries outside of wherever Leyden is.
Right.
Which is basically the England equivalent, I guess, of this world, because
Probably.
London or whatever.
I don't think it
was really obvious when we looked at the map which country they came from.
Right.
But we know which ones were Drussel and
Flugel. Yeah. Well, yeah, we know we weren't from that one because they both had to return from
right. That is true.
Yeah.
We got a lot after the episode kind of credits went through, and that was kind of sweet and wholesome to have the credits kind of go through. But I think it's also just KyoAni just flexing on us, and they're like, "Oh, you thought we would be done animating at this part? No, this episode we're gonna go all out and just show
we didn't even have the
animation.
We didn't even have the opening or the visuals of the ending. We'll just
make it a long episode.
Yeah, we'll just make it a long episode. Will it be gorgeously animated the entire way through? Sure. Why not? Why not? Like, one of the things that stood out to me from this episode, because, again, it's just like that little reminder, yes, this is Violet Evergarden, this is Kyoto Annie. They do these things because they're Kyoto Annie, right?
Yep.
Was when Hodgins is talking with the other military guy at the beginning.
His SO.
And he's like, do you want a drink? And he goes and he reaches over for, like, the drinks. In another show, and I would not hold this against them at all, they could just show from that above, bird's eye view perspective of him going and reaching for the drinks and then being like, no? Oh, okay. But instead they're like, you know what? Let's show up close, like the hand going for the shot glasses and everything, and like how the shot glasses reflect the light and everything, and the bottle with the alcohol and all that stuff. And it's like, okay, we get it.
You guys have a budget.
Yeah.
And it's thick.
I was just going to say that.
We are brothers. Yep.
Yeah.
They've got that sweet Netflix money. Pumped into it.
Yeah. Like, oh my gosh.
Oh my.
So good.
There are also some sweet moments with the soundtrack really coming in, specifically on very very emotional moments. I do love, as a story kind of prop, so to speak, the idea of the letters being used as a public drama for their citizens to kind of build marketing and hype up for the wedding, so to speak. I don't know if we were supposed to infer some kind of monetary gain that they do from that, or is it just builds like national loyalty for
I think it's hyping up this wedding that is supposed to make two nations allies when they previously potentially weren't. So by hyping it up like this and dramatizing it, they have everyone rooting and being like, no, how could you say that? Tell her you love her and all this stuff.
And then when it capitulates with the wedding, they all are just like, yes, of course it makes sense to ally.
Right.
And maybe it'll enhance trade throughout the nation and stuff.
I'm
sure that it's
stuff.
A very it's a very ripple effect.
Yeah, it's probably one of those things where like they might not have like the newspapers might not be paying them,
right.
But they're
Oh no, that's a good point. It was in the newspapers. They also had public readings, but it was in the newspapers. So someone owns the newspaper. So that's pretty cool. I just think it's a very creative idea from the storytelling standpoint to just have as a thing in a world where most people can't read or write.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Correct.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Right. Is he right? All right, guys. This is a great episode. We're building up the hype for the next episode. Which probably will be a little bit more conflict-oriented with regards to Violet and her past.
Right.
So that's good.
Her past, which is stained crimson.
Oh, nicely done. But if you want to watch the next episode's reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. Any kind of support gives you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us about stories, non-spoilery Violet Evergarden stuff. You can participate in the faction events that are going to be coming up very soon. Yeah, and if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.